To learn from 6th Standard Civics textbook, first chapter, Our Life in Society. So let's start. First of all, we are going to see the pointers of this lesson which are going to learn today. 1.1, Why did man feel the need of society? 1.2, The social nature of man. 1.3, Our development. 1.4, What is society? Now, first of all, we are going to see the introduction of this lesson. We have learned about the evolution of man in last year. It tells about that our present social life has taken shape through a process of evolution over the thousands of years. Man has moved from nomadic states to a settled social life. Our first pointer is 1.1, Why did man feel the need for society? A stable and secure community life is necessary for the development of the individual as well as society. In the nomadic stage, man did not have this stability and security. When man realized that living in a group provides security, people came together to develop an organized way of life. This was one of the main motivations for the creation of society. Man needs a society in every aspect of life. All our social needs can be completed with the help of the society only. Thus, we need a society in each situation or life to make us survive. Living in society, man felt the need for rules to help with the smooth functioning of day-to-day matters. It gave rise to conventions, traditions, ethics and values, rules and laws, etc. Man's life in society became more organized and stable. Our second pointer is 1.2, The social nature of man. Man is social by nature. We all basically like to live with one another, in each other's company and with people around us. The social dimension of man found on nature. Man needs society in order to live life comfortably and safely. As we know, we have a many needs: food, clothes, shelter. That's our physical needs. Once these are satisfied, man gets a sense of stability, but that is not enough. We also have some emotional and psychological needs. We like the companionship of our family, members, relatives, and friends. These feelings reflect our social nature. Due to the labor and skills of people in the society, a variety of articles are produced. Education and health related services and facilities allow us to live with dignity. A variety of industries and occupations help to fulfill our needs. The variety of occupation in the society help us in fulfilling our needs. This also leads to the development of our skills and capabilities. We depend on each other for our emotional needs such as security, appreciation, praise, and support, etc. We can say that our life in society is interdependent. Our next point is 1.3, our development. Each person is born with some qualities and capabilities, but they are dormant. They develop in a society. We also have the capacity to think interdependently. The development of our artistic and other talents also take place in society only. If our neighbors speak different languages, we pick up those too. Schools also provide opportunities to learn different languages. But society helps in the development of our emotional capabilities and the power to think. It also provides the opportunity for expressing our thoughts and feelings. The some artistic and other talents like singers, musicians, artists, scientists, adventurers, social workers can also develop their qualities further because of the backing and encouragement of society. This encouragement is nothing but is very important for our life. Our next pointer is 1.4, that is what is society. What is society means what is the meaning of society? What do you mean by a society? Society is nothing but is a group of people or a community living together and sharing a set of norms. Society includes all peoples, which are men, women, grown-ups, old people, young children, etc. A society formed when people come together to achieve certain common objectives. Our families are a part of the society. Society also includes different groups, institutions, and organizations. The interrelations and interactions between the people, their dependence on one another, and sharing also form a part of the society. In order to fulfill needs like food, clothing, shelter, and security, the society has to create a permanent system. Without such a system, the day-to-day affairs of the society cannot be carried on. A system is essential for the continued existence of the society. For example, agriculture. As we know, agriculture is very important for us and the main occupation of our country. Agriculture is essential to fulfill the need for food. Various institutions must be created to perform all the functions related to agriculture. Therefore, a vast system needs to be created which includes factories to manufacture tools, equipments used for farming, banks to provide loans to the farmers, a market for the goods produced, etc. The existence of many such systems makes a society stable. I hope you got the clearer idea about this lesson, that means our life in society, from my explanation. So, thank you so much everyone. Till then, bye bye.